Hey, it's night. And welcome to my channel. So, listen, winter is starting to wrap itself up, okay? And we're gonna start heading into a little bit of warmer weather. I don't know about you, but after like the last month or two, like of a season, I stopped buying stuff specifically for that season and start trying to buy for the following season because stores be ready to skip shit and go and be like, oh, it's over 3 days later and now we gotta buy for another season. So here I have some fragrances for you that I feel like are fragrances to look out for or go ahead and purchase or get decants of. Some of these you can buy in store for sure. Some of them you do need to buy online. I've never seen them in store, and some of them are from dupe houses because the coin, it's not gonna coin like it's not coining like it used to, okay? So we have to keep in mind our bills need to get paid. So if you're interested in that, there's a lot of fragrances here and they are in different price points, for sure. But I think there's something for almost everyone, feminine wise. You can, if you're a man, okay, you can wear whatever the hell you want, okay? So you can pick one of these things and be like, I'm gonna wear it, and I'm gonna say yeah, and I'm gonna be here in the background like, it's not my business. But in my head, a lot of these are like feminine-esque type of fragrances, and so I wanted to help my ladies out there because majority of my subscribers currently are females. These are just ones I want you to really, okay, look into. So let's get into it because that was quite a long intro. So we're gonna start out with some of the, I would say, a little bit more of the affordable. So you can also make fragrances a little more quote unquote affordable by the size of the fragrances that you get, right? So the odds are for the average person, depending on how many fragrances you do intend to get, or how if it's a recipe, right? So how many fragrances do you intend to have in your collection, how often you intend to wear those fragrances, and how much of the fragrance you actually put on you when you wear the fragrance. That's kind of the recipe I would kind of offer up to someone to think about, right? So, okay, if you're a light sprayer, right, you only need like 1 to 2 sprays of every fragrance you're gonna intend to own, and you want 3 fragrances, truth be told, you really only need like the 1.7 to 1 fluid ounce fragrance. Now, if you're a heavy sprayer and you only want a couple, then I'm gonna say get the 3 fluid ounce, 100 ml, 3.4, whatever type of bottles, because you're gonna spray heavier, so you're gonna go through it a little faster. But like, or if you just want 1 fragrance, now you definitely should just get 100 ml regardless, unless you just don't wear fragrances like that, unless you're gonna go out often, you don't go out often and you only wear it when you go out, then you can go with a smaller bottle. So it's a lot. I just threw a lot at you, but I said all of that to just say, the bigger your collection, the smaller the fragrances I believe you should have, unless you're gonna wear certain fragrances more, then go up a size. But generally speaking, the 1 fluid ounce, the 1.7 fluid ounce is the way to go. Looking at my husband, so my husband is just one of those men that he likes to be involved in his family, right? And so when I have like when I get into clothing or skincare or hair or fragrances, he then has an interest and wants to learn because he is here to support his wife. That's my man. And I'm gonna stick beside him. And so he's been getting into fragrances and we get him fragrances, okay? I buy him fragrances, he buys himself fragrances, so on and so forth. He's now wearing fragrances almost every day at this point, and it's still taking him forever to done off the decants that we get for him to test it off. He has 2 bigger bottles. Y'all, it doesn't even look like he's used them, and he has. So you feel like, okay, I have to get the biggest bottle, and you don't, okay? It is the bigger bang for your buck, but if you have a budget, it won't be the biggest bang for the buck if you have to go over your budget in order to be within it. To save that maximum money. You get what I'm saying? You're still spending more money. So, yeah, smaller bottles. All of these are actually, I didn't do this on purpose, but all of these are on the smaller bottle size. So they're 1.7, I believe. Yes, 1.7 and smaller. So let's start out with my dupes. So I have two dupe brands here. This is Dua's Dua Therapy. I've talked about this fragrance a lot in my videos. I'm gonna try to go back and add this some videos, like either in the cards and at the end of my videos, so you can click and see. But I've been talking about this fragrance a lot. This is Dua's dupe, or Dua's impression of Musk Therapy by Initio Parfums. Initio Parfums is just a very expensive niche brand, which if you have the coin, great, go look into the brand. The brand has some top tier scents. If not, Dua is a very good house with a lot of freaking fragrances to try. This is one I would offer up. This is just a fresh, very luxe orange juice type of smell in the bottle. On your skin, there's a lot of musk I get in this fragrance. There are two different musks in here, musk and white musk. Oh, it's just like this, bougie, luxe, orange juice smell. But then on your skin, especially as it gets warmer weather, right, and things get polarizing and heat, this not that. And as you sweat and stuff, it mixes up with your body's chemistry and does some after. Yes. So let's do what's therapy. It has pretty decent longevity on me, to be honest. And because, you know, it's an extrait. So an extrait just means there's more oil concentration. It just lasts so well, and I feel like there's a slight creaminess in this, and a touch of powderiness as well. So yeah, that is Dua Therapy. The next one is Frosted Empire. I haven't seen anyone talk about this one in the female realm. I've seen men talk about this, and I'm a little surprised, only because it definitely gives me like niche smell. And so like I always like, I don't know, I love it. This is definitely a very interesting type of smell. So this is more like it has vanilla in it. And you can definitely smell that sweet, like vanilla sweetens it up a little bit. But this is an aromatic type of fragrance, meaning it is definitely not medicinal, but there's stuff in here that I would have never put in a fragrance. Like you... But I like it. So like, no, but I really like it. Like, who thought, what is mate? Minanor. What is Garoujon Balsam? Minanor. So there's like okay. I couldn't tell you that there was red tea specifically in this, but it gives this, and this is about to throw everybody who watches my videos, because I do not like a bubblegummy type of smell, but there's something gum, sweet, pasty, but light, but citrusy, but vanilla to sweeten everything up in here. Definitely slightly bubbly. It's just really good. Like, this is so interesting. I feel like every time I smell this, I smell some new and I just don't understand. Oh no, this is like, and now I get like a stretchy, gummy type of woody vibe. Oh my gosh, I'm definitely explaining this all types of crazy. It just smells so different. This is a very nice tea scent, long lasting too, quite different, stronger, more vanilla, fresh and clean, good for warm weather. Vanilla veil that hangs out in the background. I do think it's like the vanilla is not obnoxious, it's definitely in the background. I would consider this a freshie, but I think in the winter time, because it does something is interesting about this, but not interesting on like a, why the hell would I want to smell like interesting in like a, wow, this is a fresh but interesting scent. What is in here? Oh, did I tell you what this is a dupe for? Or inspiration. Their inspiration is from Winter Palace by Memo Paris. This is so interesting to me. It's definitely a fresh fragrance, like that aromatic touch, but then there's sweetness, and the tea is doing something in here that's just, I don't think I have another fragrance that's red tea, and I think that's what's throwing me in the best way possible, throwing me in like a light toss into the water, just like like I was prepared to. I took out all my electronics, I don't have any earrings in, my hair is all in a bun, whatever. Love this. This is so good. I definitely just explained that like garbage. Do I think this is an easy grab? Oh, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, buy it. You won't like it. Absolutely not. You ain't hear me tell you to go buy this and not try it. Right now, currently, they don't offer a small sample of this, but this is super interesting. This is super amazing. This is super different. So yeah, this is Frosted Empire by Dua. They're dupe for Winter Palace by Memo Paris. The next one, I'm gonna scar through this. Oaks Just Sweating is a vibe. I think it's a good dupe for Baccarat Rouge 540. I also think there are other dupes of Baccarat Rouge 540, so I'm just gonna say Baccarat Rouge 540 and all of her sisters, cousins, aunts, uncles, TTs, oh, whatever. It's a kind of like cotton candy woody scent that's very wispy, like it's wisp in the air. Like literally, that's how it feels to me, and I like it. And I think this is definitely, I mean, I've worn it like in the colder months, but I think it shines the most in the warmer weather. And I think a man could wear this. I just think I'm offering up to you to just test it out. Any Baccarat Rouge 540 fragrance and its relatives. So yeah. The last one is Signorina Salvatore. This is guys, I want to make sure I'm saying Ferragamo. Yeah, this is just the Signorina Eau de Parfum. Guys, this is a floral sweet fragrance that I think is really nice. I actually got this in a combo. Okay, so it's like a fresh floral slightly green fragrance. I like this a lot. Oh, it just gives me warm weather. It gives me spring. It really gives me spring because of like the floral aspect to it, the tinge of greenness. But it gives me quite feminine because of that as well. Definitely could rock this now. It's giving girly, but not in a childish way. Although I think a little child, like not a little child, but like a little middle schooler could wear this. Although I don't think they would like it. But I could be wrong. The dry down is sweeter than the opening for sure. This lasts 4 hours-esque, so it's not a very long lasting fragrance, at least on my skin. Oh, it's so lovely. It's so lovely. The floral aspect in here is definitely not giving grandma or anything. Whatever they did with the florals, it was lighter, a light hand with it, and that gives it a more appealing like smell to more people, I believe. So yeah, that is Signorina by Salvatore Ferragamo, the Eau de Parfum. So this is not a dupe. This was just a super affordable fragrance. I got this with another one that looks very similar to this. Where it got me, no, I don't know. Oh, here, no, I don't know where it went. But it's just for like $25. I got the two of them, and this is 20 ml. All right, we're gonna get into. I'm gonna do the expensive ones because I only have two, and it's from the same brand. Funny enough, I did not do that on purpose. So I'm gonna make a little offhanded comment. This is a very beautiful fragrance. I didn't put it into. It's very expensive. It's very expensive. This is Delina's La Rosée. I absolutely adore this fragrance. This is a fresh, watery, but not weak, like rose, lychee, sweet fragrance. That's really, really, just really beautiful. It's very expensive though. Sorry, I sprayed that all over my face. Thank gosh. I'm definitely gonna take a shower. It's a really gorgeous fragrance. Oh my gosh. Dua does have a dupe of it. I haven't ordered it yet. I do intend to order it so I don't spray up that one too crazy. Because I love it. Oh. I might wear that today. I'm recording this video on Super Bowl Sunday. I'm going to a little get together, so I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to wear, and it's just difficult. Anyway, so let's get into the two fragrances I'm talking about. This is MFK, which is Mason Francis Kirk Dijon. If you don't really know much about fragrances like that, just know he's bougie. He's the top dog right now. He just throws out hella bangers. Well, he's one of the top dogs, excuse me. And this is Aqua Universalis Fort. This is a floral bougie Sprite smell, which sounds like something you don't want to smell, but it's not like the sticky Sprite. It's like Luxe fresh Sprite that was like just freshly made using all natural ingredients in that, like, you know, that natural like soda maker that's not really soda. This is really nice. Oh, there is something in here. I mean, the cologne version of this is also really good. Oh Lord, it's just enveloping, even though I don't believe there's any vanilla in here. There's something very enveloping in here. Like I said, Lux Sprite, like freshly made, not using like faux ingredients, where like it's a very natural ingredient, freshly made Sprite, but there's a floral component that gives it a clean essence. So that's MFK's Aqua Universalis Forte. Do I think it's amazing? No, but I think it's really good. The price is expensive though, but I love the bottle. This is the 1.2 fluid ounce, so it's much more affordable than if you were to get the big one. But yeah, this is just one I think this is an easy grab, like a freshie that has sweetness. Sometimes it also gives me like a laundry scent too. Like it definitely has 3 different phases through it. It's very lovely. I'm gonna just point her out, but when I say this next one, I also mean in any of the dupes or impressions of that you can find. This is one of the best vanillas in the nation, in the world, on this planet. You can't, don't argue with me. Argue with your mama. I'm just kidding. This is MFK's Mason Francis Kurkdjian's Gentle Fluidity Gold. The silver to me is definitely giving masculine. I would love for my husband to have that one day so we can wear them together. This is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. This is one of the most beautiful, perfect vanillas. There is juniper berries in here, and I just like the juniper berry note, because every fragrance so far that I've come across has juniper berries in it. I can identify the smell that it smells like in Gentle Fluidity Gold. This gets hype, but I don't think it gets the hype it should get. I think this smells more expensive. Please don't fight me over this, but I think it smells more expensive than Baccarat Rouge 540. Did I just get kicked out of the fragrance community? I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. Like I said, I offered up Oakcha's version of it. I like it. I just think this smells much more luxe and expensive and feminine and gorgeous than that. This is so amazing. It's just a very interesting vanilla with the juniper berry. It's like piney, but sweet, but fresh. It's not too sweet. There's never a time you couldn't wear this. I might actually wear this today. That is already disgusting. Oh, jeez. That's Gentle Fluidity Gold. Those are my expensive ones. Now we're getting into like the mid-price-esque range. I'm going to start at the cheaper ones of the mid-price range, just depending on where you could buy it. I did get this for quite cheap, but it just depends when you could buy it and what sales are going on. This is Guest Seductive Red. This is good. This is a cherry scent. That's also like, it's just a fruity scent. That's easy grab. Oh, easy grab. You can't go wrong. Oh, no. Oh, it's like this fruity, luscious smell. So I'm going to put these two together. They give me similar vibes. This is Kayali's Eden Juicy Apple 01. There is, I don't believe any cherry in here, but they give me like their relatives for sure. Oh, it is this strong, fruity vibe. The only difference for me is this is a punchy and this is a soapy. So this is a cherry forward and this is like an apple forward fragrance, but the fruitiness, okay? But the apple makes it a little more soapy sometimes, that I think I really like it. They both don't last super long, like 5 hours-esque, which is I'm okay with, because this 10 ml retails for $28, $27, $25, something like that. And then this was around 30 maybe-ish bucks for this 1.7 fluid, 2.5 fluid ounce bottle, okay? I thought I had 1.7 unless here, but this is 2.5. It just doesn't look that big. Oh, it's so lovely. I don't want to spray this one too much because I want to get a bigger bottle. And it's just, I still haven't gotten Sugared Royale Patchouli. Oh, I want it. Oh my gosh. Oh, with that creme brulee note. But I want this. I know Dua has a dupe of this, but I want this because the bottle is gorgeous. I want to support a female-owned business. Sorry, not sorry. And I probably will also get the Dua ones. I could just layer them. But like, it's just this really nice apple, slightly soapy. It's a lovely fragrance. This is something that I think any age could wear. You could even buy this for your, I mean, you could get the small one, right? Because of the price. because it starts hitting the $100 range when you get the bigger bottles. But lordy, your daughter in middle school could definitely wear this, and you don't think she's going to be too grown. It's like an elevated Bath and Body Works scent, to be honest, but in like the nicest way possible. I think high schoolers could wear this for sure. I think I'm a grown-ass woman with children. I wear this. You can't tell me I can't wear this. I don't think it's juvenile. I think, oh, it smells so good. And if you mix this with Vanilla 28 or Baccarat Rouge 40 or Gentle Fluidity Gold, you have... So yeah, Get Seductive, Red, and Kayali's Eating Juicy Apple one. Here's another Kayali one. This is Love Fest Burning Cherry. This is a gorgeous scent. This is not a super projector if you don't want to like disturb a room, but you want someone who's in your bubble, in your space. You hug them, whatever. This one. This is a cherry fragrance. This is Burning Cherry, Raspberry, Praline, Palo Santo, Gaiac Wood, Patchouli. What the hell does that mean? This is a sweet, slightly roasted cherry scent, and you could smell like the woods like in the background because you roasted it, right? So you're getting that woody smell from it with a little, just the bears hint of like a tartness from the raspberry. This is I wouldn't buy this for a child. It's giving intimate encounters. You know what I mean. But you could buy this wherever. But it's just giving intimate encounters. It is not, like I said, it doesn't project crazy. It lasts about 5-6 hours on my skin, I believe, which is not bad. It's just very close to the skin. Love this. It's so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. It's more like the Rouge Smoking by BDK Parfums type of smoky vibe. It's not super charred or anything. Very lightly smoked. Think like a softly toasted bread and not like a burnt crust. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that is Kayali's Love Fest Burning Cherry. Jimmy Choo Eau de Parfum. This is Soki London's like favorite fragrance of all time. I can see why. It is a wonderful toffee patchouli fragrance. I don't know what else is in here, but that's what I smell. This is a toffee, like think like caramelly type of vibe, and patchouli, which is just like this earthy type of mix. It has a little bubbliness in it, so maybe there's bergamot in here too. It is so gorgeous. It's like gourmand, but also not gourmand because of the patchouli. This is very nice. This is signature scent worthy, to be honest with you. It is giving me easygoing, but also like you know how people like will do their hair in a way that it looks like they just kept it moving, but it took them hours to do, and you just think it looks so effortlessly chic, but it wasn't effortless. This is what this fragrance gives me. Like I said, toffee patchouli fragrance, maybe a little bubbly in it, so there might be bergamot in it, and I believe there's pear. So good. This is that same type of vibe where it's like gourmand in one aspect and not gourmand in the other. This is Gucci Flora Eau de Parfum. I actually wore this. My grandmother loved it so much. She bought herself this, and then she bought it for my aunt. Oh my gosh. And when I saw it at her house, I was like, she's like, I bought it for your auntie too. And I said, this is definitely like higher end without seeming higher end. Like this is like there's osmanthus in this. I don't know what the hell osmanthus smells like, but my nose, and it gives it like it smells like a orange candy almost without being too orangey. Like but also like a fresh orange smell. It's quite interesting how it could be like a candy smell and not a candy smell, like a freshie. It's super cool and amazing. But yeah, this is something that lasts a long time, and even with that gourmand aspect, it's not polarizing in the summer. I wore this. This dent came from the summertime. Can you see? And you don't have to spray enough of this one, and I am an over sprayer. So that's Gucci Flora Eau de Parfum, the one in this bottle, because there's Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia, Gucci Flora, the blue one with Miley Cyrus has it. Those both smell nice. The Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia in the pink flower bottle is really nice. It's just a fresher take on this. So if you don't want so much as that candy take, you can go with that one, but this is the one I'm offering up. It's so nice. I'm not gonna talk about this a lot. I have this in like my last 4 videos. This is Jimmy Choo's I Want You. It's a yes for me. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful peach scent that's sweet. It's feminine. It's not overly sexual. It's not overly done up. It's not too casual. It's just somewhere softly in the middle floating around. But she does give a little projection, about 5-ish hours of lasting on me. But she is really nice. Easy to gift in my opinion, because I think most people are gonna like it. This is Jimmy Choo's I Want You. And then the last fragrance is this one here. I feel like I don't have to talk about her too much, but then I feel like I do, because I haven't seen anyone talk about her in a while. This is Dolce & Gabbana's Dolce Garden. The whole line is freaking fire, and I want the peony. But this is such a delicious scent that has fragrance notes that, to be fair, I definitely could not have told you was in here. But together, it just creates this creamy, sweet, fruity, slightly like citrusy type of vibe. So there's apparently coconut stuff in here. I never really get the coconut. In the dry down, I get the almond milk though. So if you don't like that nutty vibe, this is not for you. Definitely get like a bright citrus, like not bright, but like a citrusy opening. And it just gives kind of a tropical the more I sit on it, but I don't necessarily per se can pull the vanilla. But the coconut is definitely giving it some creaminess. And then there's vanilla absolute and almond milk and sandalwood. So you can kind of tell how much creaminess is in this, right? You got almond milk, you got vanilla, you got the coconut, and you have sandalwood. It's a nice, creamy, fruity fragrance that I think is also an easy grab, easy purchase. And look how, I just think the bottle is feminine and girly and cute. I think the cap is giving that girly aspect, which, to be honest with you, I'm not sure why some people have attitude with it. I think it's luscious. Oh, I have Dolce Shine, but I'm going to offer up this one. It's so nice. Definitely, I think a little bit more into the warmer weather type of fragrance, but yeah, so that's all the fragrances I want to talk about today. They're really truly fragrances that I think you want to start looking into or start pulling to the front of your thing, because you know you get a little tired of like the gourmand scents a little bit, but these are still have aspects of that edibleness while giving you fresher takes on it, or more fruity takes on it, if you know what I mean. And anyway, thank you so much for watching this whole video. I hope you like it. Go on, hit the subscribe button. All right, thanks, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.